Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot and we appreciate your support. I'm Melissa, the boss lady here at 𝗢𝗂𝗿 if you're new to the channel. And today we are making our first Christmas soap. We are so excited and I cannot wait to show you. A couple of quick updates that we have. Ryan's dad is doing so much better. We appreciate all the thoughts and prayers, comments that you guys have made. We really appreciate the support. He's doing better. He's on the road to recovery and we're just so grateful. And our Christmas soaps will be available next Friday, November 19th, on our website at 𝗢𝗄𝗿𝗢𝗺. So without further ado, let's go make some soap. Okay, so I've got our coconut olive castor certified sustainable palm oil. I'm gonna add in our lye water solution and get that blended in. I have that incorporated, so now I'm going to bring my scale over and just weigh in my fragrance oil right here on the spot. And this fragrance oil discolors to a very bright yellow, which will kind of make the colors a little wonky, but it turns out in the end. So I have our colorant already measured out and I am just going to add in our fragrance oil and get that blended in. So now I'm gonna split this off. I mean, I told you, it's a really ugly yellow. But I'm gonna split this off into 3 different containers because we're gonna do 3 different colors. We're gonna do a hanger swirl for this soap today. So I have my 3 pictures of this beautiful yellow and I'm going to add in some sterling silver to this container. And then we're gonna add some Klein blue and sterling silver. And this is not going to look like the final colors at all. I kind of experimented a little bit because I didn't want this weird yellow color thing to mess up my final design. And then we have some titanium dioxide we'll add here. And then I'm just gonna blend this up and then pour it in our mold. So I like to live life on the edge and use these smaller containers. I know how much you guys love that for me. And so, amazingly enough, this light yellow will turn into an off-white tan kind of color. You are going to be so impressed. I'm just kind of making sure everything looks like it's blended in and mixed around. And then we'll get it poured in our mold here. All right, I'm gonna pour it from right here. I've got our what will be white. I'm gonna pour that in first. Let's do about half. It got really thick on me, which is okay. Just more annoying for me. And then we'll do this silver color. And our blue. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back and do our white color and just kind of layer it. I'm gonna tap it down to get out any air bubbles, and then I'm gonna run the hanger swirl through it, or the hanger tool through it. And I know this fragrance kind of seems like a pain to work with, but it's really not, and it smells so, so good. It's like a cozy scent. It is perfect for Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna slam this down on the table and then do our last color and then put the hanger through it. Now we're gonna add in the last of this blue. And I'm just trying to tap it down so that it doesn't have a ton of air pockets in the middle of the soap. It might, but on my trial run, it did not. So hopefully that's what happens this time around. So I've got my hanger tool here, and we're just gonna kind of stick it down in here and just try to move all this soap around here. And I'm kind of doing it a lot because I want the colors to blend well. And it's gonna help even out my top layer here a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. Get all this delicious soap in here. I am going to, now I'm gonna flatten out my top a little bit because I need it to be flat for the frosting. And it's just easier to work with, it looks prettier, and thankfully it changes colors. So it's going to look incredible. Definite like color morph kind of thing in a good way. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I need to probably stop touching it. And there we go. So I'm back to do the frosting for our soap, our Christmas soap here. And I'm just adding our lye water solution into our oils. I forgot to hook up my beater, but that's okay. All right, so I've got my lye water in with my oils. We're gonna blend this up. I've got my scale. We are going to add in our fragrance oil and hope everything behaves well. Normally I don't add fragrance to my frosting because it can be unpredictable, but we're trying this out to see how it goes, and it helps make the soap more fragrant. So we are going to give it a shot. And at least with this fragrance oil, you know when it's mixed in because it turns that horrible yellow. So, and I'm gonna use the same colors as the inside of the soap. So white, silver, and blue. Going to try to do it evenly as possible. And I'm really, really excited about the soap. I think if the colors are behaving well, like they should, I did some test batches and with colorant, and it seemed to behave well. So I shouldn't have too big of a problem. So I have white titanium dioxide. I have sterling silver. And Klein blue. Let's blend these up and get all the colors incorporated here. So as you can see, it thickened up really quickly on me, which is okay. So I'm just gonna get my spatula, stir in the rest of the colorant here, and then get my saran wrap so that we can wrap these colors up nice and tight to pipe them. And so it loosened up a little bit, but it's almost ready to pipe. Okay, so I just overlap the middle to kind of give it some strength and structure. And then I'm just going to dollop this on here. And then this one is going to be my silver. I don't know if you watched our fragrance testing video, but this is the fragrance that like shocked the life out of me. Turning bright yellow, and then it discolored to like a light tan. Turned out to be a really beautiful soap, so I'm hoping these colors do that. Okay, and this is my blue, which is set up a little bit more than I was hoping it would. Just, it's a little bit harder than the other two, so it might be harder to pipe, but we'll see. I'm gonna move fast. So then I'm going to take my edge and wrap it, and then take this one and pull it over, making a little log, and then just kind of try to spread it out evenly so that they're all the same length. Clip the end off. All right. So while editing this video, Ryan noticed that I never actually described the fragrance for this soap. I said that it smelled good, but I never actually told you guys what it smelled like. So this is a blend of golden sandalwood, midnight jasmine, oak moss, with a touch of citron zest and amber. So it has that really fresh, crisp fragrance, but with a little bit of warmth from the amber. It's amazing. I cannot wait for you guys to smell this one in person. It is a dream come true, at least in my opinion. It smells so good. I hope you enjoyed that video. I realized at the end of the frosting that the camera shut off. I think I'd gone a little bit too long and I forgot to hit record when I was cutting the soap. So, sorry, but here is our Christmas soap, our winter nights. The frosting turned out perfect. It got all the glitter, and I got the 3 tones here. I'm so in love with this soap. I think it looks fantastic. It's exactly what I was going for. And this soap and all of our other Christmas soaps will be available on our website November 19th at crazylovebath.com. Be sure to subscribe so you can see our other Christmas videos coming out, and we will see you next week for another video.